Anyways, we are back. This is episode 49 of the Jovany Ventura Show. We are live with the audience. Everyone saying hi to the audience. Everyone, yes. Where is it? There you go. Hello. That is very enthusiastic. Get out. Get out. What the hell was that? Once again, this is Jovany Ventura Show, episode 48. No, that was last episode, 49. Sorry about that. 49 of the Jovany Ventura Show. We are back and blessed because we just came back from a back-to-back trips. You're welcome. To Vegas, and then we did New York. So let's start with the first one. We want to start with the get straight to it. The reason we went there, which was obviously the Luke Combs concert. You want to go kind of do a full pay what we did? Well, we didn't do much actually.
We didn't do much.
We didn't. It was a quick trip.
It was legit. Well, this is the thing. This is what happened. So I don't think we had the tickets yet. No, we did have the tickets. Wait, I don't know if we had the tickets for New York yet or if we didn't. We did. Okay.
We did. Trust me.
Trust
me. My bank account knew that I already had spent the money for them.
Okay, as in I mean me. I didn't see what date it was going to be for Luke Combs, but I did want to see him. So I was like, we need to buy tickets, right?
Yeah.
And then I told Jovany, I was like, we need to go. And then he's like, well, when is he going to be here? This and that, blah, blah, blah. So we bought the tickets. Then later on, I realized we fucked up. As in I mean me. Because I'm like, oh my God, we're going to go to New York the next week
afterwards, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, we need money for that.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Normally when I go to Vegas, the way I like to do my Vegas trips, it's you leave Thursday, from at night, so you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we come back till Monday. That's how I like to do personally my trips to Vegas. But this one was a quick trip, which is pretty much like how everyone goes.
We left Friday.
We left Friday, came back Sunday.
Once I got out of work.
The drive wasn't bad though.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't. It only took me like 4 hours or something. We got to stop though, but it wasn't that much traffic or anything.
Yeah. No, it wasn't bad.
It was a good ride.
And then we got there and then we went to go get dinner. We went to have a nice dinner.
Yeah.
On that Friday.
Actually, call back to our Komodo episode. Not our episode, but I talked about it on the podcast. For sure, people know that.
It wasn't that great, guys. It
wasn't that great, man. I don't know what the hell it was. I don't know if it wasn't.
Maybe it was like our first time experiencing it.
I don't know. But it wasn't. It didn't hit.
It didn't hit. Well, no.
I wouldn't say it wasn't good. I wouldn't go that far.
No, take it back. We had the sashimi. I can't.
Was it sashimi?
The sashimi, yeah.
That was the other one. Yes, no, it was sashimi.
It was sashimi.
Yeah.
And we had and it had like truffle, but it was salmon. Okay, that
was fire.
Was still good. Like,
that was so good.
Obviously, it was different than the one that we had the first time there, but that was bomb. But like we had you had a roll, no? Or you got a roll? Or
I had the surf and turf roll, which was with Wagyu beef with was it lobster or was it shrimp?
I don't know.
It was both though. So it was like your roll, obviously whatever comes in it, and then on top was a Wagyu beef on top of each roll. It was good. I liked mine. She thought it was salty though.
Yes. I had a dragon roll. No. A rainbow roll. Sorry. I had a rainbow roll. It was so salty, and I told Jovany, I'm like, I taste the damn salt in this. I'm like, I don't know if it's just my taste buds or something, but I'm like, this does not.
That was like with no soy sauce or anything.
Nothing. I legit just was eating it like puro así, and it was not good. And I told Jovany, I'm like, I'm very disappointed. The lemon drop, bomb. Last time we had like drinks there, it wasn't good, but the lemon drop was really good that day.
That was good.
I mean, obviously, maybe it was just the bartender that we got that one time.
Okay, we did that. Then when that was just Friday, right?
No, then we went to gamble. We had fun.
Oh, yeah. Well, I did good. I came back with some money.
I lost my money.
She did.
She
was like, I'm not going to lose all the money.
I lost $160.
Not bad, though.
No, but still.
You hear stories sometimes people paid up their houses just when they go to Vegas. It's crazy.
Okay, but like, I'm not that crazy. I mean, I took $160 to play for that weekend, and that's all I was going to take.
And
but that day I was kind of down, but I didn't lose at all.
The first day you did good. It was the second day you lost everything.
Well, I got everything back. And then I sat down in this stupid máquina.
And it was before the concert.
No.
Yeah, when you lost all your money, it was before the concert. So we had to go eat quickly and then go to the concert. Yes.
Oh, you're right. Yes.
Friday, you were up.
Yeah.
Or let's say you weren't up, but you were down a little bit. But
But
then
I
Saturday morning we gambled, you were up. Saturday afternoon it was like
I got pissed because no, baby.
yes.
No, because remember when we went to go walk? Oh no, you're right.
Girl,
You're right. You're right.
yeah.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah. So at that point, I sat down in the máquina in the machine, and I was like, it's gonna give me back my damn money because it kept wanting to give me my money back, but it wasn't. And I was like, dude, I'm not gonna get out of here because it was like they have like little mini games, and I was like, it's gonna give it to me. It's gonna give it to me, and it was not fucking giving it to me. And I was getting so pissed off. And then it ended up not giving it to me.
So rule of thumb: once you start losing and the house starts winning, walk away.
Yeah.
You don't know how to walk away.
But
anyways,
I didn't want to walk.
But
away.
the main reason was that Saturday. That was the highlight of the episode. Of the weekend.
Yeah.
It was the Luke Combs concert. It was at the Allegiant Stadium.
Yeah.
Me personally, I did a phenomenal job because she was stressing out. Quick backstory before we got to the hotel. It was kind of crazy because she was like, I don't think we're going to make it. Not that we're going to make it, but we were kind of like going late. And it was it was so much traffic going back to the hotel.
Well, this is the thing. There were 4 openers for him. 3 or 4. I don't know. There was 3 or 4 openers that he was going to have. And I told Jovany, I'm like, I really don't want to see them. And a lot of people were leaving early because, mind you, we left the hotel. No, we left to the hotel like around 3, right?
Yes.
People were already ready. Like, trust me, you saw people and you're like, they're going to the Luke Combs concert.
No,
like,
that's what I'm saying. So to the point where we're on the way back, it was so much traffic. The person who took us back to our resort had to go a different route because how packed it was. But we had such fortune because I'm like, you know what? I'm going to order some food to the hotel. So I DoorDash or Postmates, whichever one I used. I took it to the hotel so like that we could save time, right? And we were, not that we were nervous, we were like, damn, like we said to be in traffic, this and that. But since I guess everybody fluctuated in the beginning for the openers, when we got there, it was quick. We straight to the front, got it, walked in, and we just chilled until he came out. I think I would say we had like 30 minutes, 40 minutes before he actually came out.
30, 40 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, then we ended up sitting down. Our seats were really good, actually. I had a good view. And then, then the concert started.
Mm-hmm.
What could I say about the concert? Well, do you want to talk about even before the concert? In the sense of like the whole prices thing? Because with the merch and everything, you want to talk about that afterwards.
The merch.
Well, because obviously we were because I mean, personally, my thing is go look at the merch and then go sit down. Find my seat. Sorry.
Yeah.
Find my seat, go get the merch, and then come back. But we ended up just going straight to our seats.
No, we went to go get drinks, and the drinks were so not good.
No, we're not good. They're okay. The problem is they didn't mix them.
They didn't mix them, and they didn't have straws, so that was not fun.
Yeah,
I was like, this is gross.
Because I wanted to play the clip of Luke Combs talking about his concert tickets. That's what. Should we do that before or after?
Oh, that part.
We do it afterwards, actually.
No, we could do it after.
Yeah,
but
afterwards.
Honestly, we had great seats. I was super excited. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, like in a sense of like, I don't know how his concerts were. It was my first time ever seeing him, and honestly, I'm like 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
I had an amazing time, even though some of the songs I didn't know, but like it was just like you got into it, like it was.
Oh, there's remember the song I kept singing, you kept laughing.
Oh yeah, I have a video of Jovany.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
But yeah, like it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was, I don't know, like el ambiente, like I don't know. Everyone was just jamming out.
Yeah, I think I've been to those concerts where like the artist does a really great job performing wise. I would say that would be Rust in my experience, but the crowd wasn't the best. This one had both, where like the performance was great and the crowd was really into it. So that was a really cool thing to see. Probably the last time I felt it was probably Travis Scott, where I felt both of them. I was like, the energy is great in here. Plus, he did a great job. You know what I'm saying? Like everything. What I would say is, speaking of like Travis or even a Russ, or even I went to Gunna. I've seen Drake perform. I've seen Post Malone perform. I've seen who else? Like I've seen a bunch of people perform. At this point, I think it's safe to say, in my experience, that I can tell which artists take their time with their concerts, not just with their visuals. Because like I said, like Travis, if you've been to a show, maybe he's not the best voice, right? But like he puts on a fucking show for the audience. What I would say about Luke Combs is that he really, really like there is no 1 minute within the show that is not it's never wasted, right? I think even from the way he opens it to where he takes like he stops for a second, he takes a shot. He doesn't
Yeah.
most of the times artists do that backstage. He doesn't want you to do that. He does it in front of you, right? He gets on stage. The first song is obviously upbeat song, right? Right? In the middle of it, he'll give you the slow songs. Right? All this I'm paying attention. I know. Think I'm weird when you just enjoy the music. Well, I'm one of those fans who kind of like pays attention to everything, right? So that's happening. The music's going back to back, it's going good. Then even the way he structured every song, like I said, first it was upbeat, then he goes slower. Then it was what was the one song that he did? The famous song, the Lollapalooza, the Ordinary, right? Even the way he did that was amazing, right? Not only was it about putting on a good show, which I actually like that too. A lot of times in shows, they're in the middle, but like it's more favored to one side than the other.
Oh yeah.
It happened at I didn't go to that concert, but my brother did. The Weekend, wherever that ball was, you were fucked.
Oh yeah, people. But honestly, okay, I went to the weekend concert.
That one or another one?
No, that one.
That was after hours,
The one
right?
in SoFi, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that one.
And a lot of people were complaining, but also when you were buying the tickets, it tells you there, and the
Yeah.
tickets are much cheaper there. So a lot of people bought those tickets, knowing the fact that you're not gonna see shit.
Hoping it wouldn't be that bad, I guess.
Yeah. But I'm like, there's a whole big ass freaking moon over you.
Because like Drake had Virgil. I remember he had a Virgil, like the standing up.
But it also stated on his thing
did.
too that it was gonna be blocking.
But the only one I feel like it was bad, like of those, was The Weeknd. Because that was like a thing on the the Chris Brown one too. We went to go to that concert. But that one, okay, that concert was also a stadium, but it's like you're on this side and you're viewing him that way.
He
so
was
everyone's viewing this
far.
way. So Luke Combs was I'm gonna be in the middle, but everyone's gonna see me. And the platform that he had was spinning. Was spinning slowly, but obviously,
Yeah, that was cool.
Well, you could have been drunk. Yeah, like cagaste because you were like, oh, tipping over. No, but that's what I'm saying. So like everything was like, even before the show started, he was like, okay, I'm gonna put on a great show, and he did. He did a phenomenal job. That's the one thing I would, and he made me really appreciate those artists that take their time within the shows.
Yeah,
because some artists don't, and you can just tell. To the point where, like I said, I was going back to the original point, was the whole
only thing that I do want to say that I've noticed in many concerts, is that sometimes when they talk, I don't understand what they're saying. Like when they're singing, I can understand everything crystal clear, but when they're talking, I do not understand absolutely nothing. So I'm like, what are they saying? I want to know. And then like if they're having a heart to heart, I'm like, I want to have a heart to heart with you guys. Like, I want to hear what you're saying.
That's probably if the only bad thing was that when he was singing, clear as day. I don't know if he was slurring. I don't know if it was a mic situation, but yeah, when he was just like talking like right now, you really couldn't understand him.
Yeah, but I know that also happened when we went to go see Post Malone. That also happened when we went to go see Post Malone. Because when he was talking, I was like, dude, I do not understand what he's saying at all. So I'm like, I think that's one thing that I would want like the artist to fix. And maybe it's not their fault, right? But I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if it's something the mic.
It's probably the mic situation because sound wise, Post Malone was at SoFi, right?
Yeah.
So was Chris Brown. I like the way the sound sounded for Post Malone. I did not like the way it sounded at Chris Brown.
Same.
It did not sound good at Chris Brown.
Honestly, Chris Brown, I don't know. I had my experience with Chris Brown, the concert, I didn't really enjoy it. Yeah. But I don't know if it was like, I don't know. It was just like not my vibe. I don't know if it was not my vibe or it was just very different. And I was like, I loved Chris Brown too. Oh, I love Chris Brown. So I was like, I was excited, but also too, like the vibe was very like not the way I expected it to be. Yeah. That makes sense. But like also like Post Malone, but like compared to Post Malone, because now Post Malone is country and I've heard him in different ways. Yeah. Honestly, what concert was? I think this is like somewhere in San Bernardino. Okay. It was like white, like in the open and stuff. Honestly, I think that was the best concert I've ever seen him play than even like the recent one that we went to. Yeah. I think it was Austin. Yeah. Austin was the album that I went to go see him when he went to. That was the best. Like, cause him, like ahí sí me gustó cómo estaba cantando porque ya no era like how do you say it? It wasn't like the music playing in the background and him singing over it. It was
Yeah.
actually like people in the violin and like that type of vibe.
Well, that is what I would say Luke
Like
Combs.
acoustic.
Yeah.
Acoustic.
That's what I would say. Like, you know, I know because I've had my cousin say this to me. He's like, well, why do you like going to concerts? Like, some people want the song that they hear on their phone or in a car to sound the same when you're in concert, right? Some people would say, I don't want that. I want them to sound like different and like live music, right? Like you said, acoustic, whatever that may be. Luke Combs, what I can say is that he took the time to pick these people who were going to perform with him on the road because all those guys are
I think
phenomenal.
that's his band.
Yeah, could be. I wouldn't be
I
surprised at
think
this
that's
point.
his band.
It was to the point where, like, going back to the point of the whole Lollapalooza, the Ordinary song with we were in Chicago. To introduce that song, he had this segment. Once again, he did such a great job of just like putting on a great show. So in part of the show, he kind of pauses and says, "You know what? For the next couple of minutes, I'm gonna let. It's not just me who's here to entertain you or like to part of the show. These guys are part of my band. I want them to kind of play their own song, right? Whatever song they love for you guys. So everyone gets a solo. Some people did. One person did Michael Jackson. One person did Black Sabbath. Another person did. I think it was Sweet Caroline, or it was like different songs, right?
Oh no, Sweet Caroline was another one.
It was nobody else. But the point is, they were doing different songs, right?
Yeah.
And in those situations, when they were doing different songs, that's how he's setting up to keep performance. He's like, you know what? They inspire me to do somebody else's song, which he does Ordinary, which is not his song, but obviously he does it, right? But when you hear them play, it was so good. Even the guy on the piano, what song did he do? I think he did Bohemian Rhapsody or something. He did something, but it was just so phenomenal. I'm like, dude, like you knocked it out of the park. And it's one of those situations where, like, not to shit on other artists, because then you're just doing it for yourself. But it really shows how like these other artists don't take the time in their craft.
Well, also like the people like in his band. I'm not saying that not other people are talented, but like he respects his band enough to be like,
For sure.
Let me show you what I got, you know, like behind me type of thing. Like it wouldn't be possible without them. And honestly, some of them had like great vocal. Dude, it was amazing. I was amazed. I had a great time. I don't know. And like
Would you go to another concert?
Yeah, I would.
That's the best. That's the best thing you can.
Yeah, he came out in another podcast, and he was stating that he says that like he does this for his fans because he's like, if without my fans, I'm nothing. Like he's like, they pay my bills, they do this, they do that, like. And he's like, and when someone comes to a concert, he's like, this is my job.
Yeah.
To do for them. Like they like, how did he say it? Like, I'm not there to see them. No, I don't know how he phrased it, but he phrased it in this way.
I think he said, they're not here to see me. I'm here to entertain them. Something like that.
Something like that. Something in those lines. But
kind of like you guys, because you guys that go to Vegas, I go to New York. Thank you. Appreciate it. You know what? Round of applause for them. Thank you. Why are you laughing, dude? It's the truth.
Said that. But yeah, like, so that was like really touching because I'm like, I know after a while, like, and he's very like humble. And like, I was telling Jovany, I was like, a lot of people say that he's like the Adam Sandler from.
You didn't tell me. He's the Adam Sandler of country music.
Of country music. Because like, he makes a lot of money, I'm pretty sure, right? But he's like, I don't need expensive cars. Like, he's like, I still live in like a 2-bedroom like house.
Yeah, actually, I think he said on the interviews he's still building his.
Yeah, he's building like his own like his own like big house. But he's like right now like that's all I have. Like he's like I have land and stuff, but he's like this is all I need right now. He's like so I like he lives. I think he lives below his means, right?
That's he does. He does. That's what he was saying.
So I'm like, but good for him, you know? Like if he wants to save his money, whatever, this and that, and like that's on him. But yeah, like so he said a lot of things in that podcast, and I was like,
let me find the one clip. I actually liked it because this one was talking about it was the ticket sales, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually making enemies within the industry to protect the cost of that ticket.
It's for the fans, you know. I mean, I never thought of it as making enemies, I guess, but
have you made any because of it?
If I have, I don't know. If I have, I don't know. To be honest, no one's come up to me and been like, "Hey, man, I don't like that you provide affordable tickets to your fans. Like that would be to sound insane saying that. I'm certain there maybe are people that, you know, are like, hey man, I'm kind of lining my pockets here. I don't know.
Yeah,
that
dude,
that's
there's like
Morgan Wallen.
happening. I would imagine it probably is.
it's anti a whole larger system.
Yeah, but I think it's done. I think it's done for the right reasons, and I don't think that it really affects many people outside of me. Ultimately, you know what I mean? Like, it's like we're doing such volume in these shows that like there's. It's not like their promoter's not making any money, or I'm not making any money. How much money do you need to make? You know what I mean? Like to some extent, like why do I need to? Like, what's the difference between having? You know, people would ask me, it's like, well, how much money's, you know, enough to, and I'm like, once you get past X amount, it's like, what's even the difference, dude? Like, I live a very
I wanna
simple
be there.
life. I really
I wanna be
outside
there.
of like, within the scope of what I do, of course, right? The most normal life I can live doing what I do. And so I don't need, back to the cars, I don't need a Ferrari. I want one. I don't need, that provides me no happiness. You know what I mean? Ultimately, like, my kids, my friends, my family, my job. Those are the things that I derive my self-worth and my happiness from. Not from
Not bad, huh? Well said. I mean, I do understand what he's saying though, and I understand what the guy's saying too. Like in the music business, you try to milk as much as you can of whatever's profitable, and they can give two fucks.
We already know who that is.
Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
Dude, that's just ridiculous.
I wanted to go see this man because I like his music. But this man was selling tickets. Mind you,
Actually,
we paid.
let me check right now. Actually.
We paid.
Will you
Well, Jovany paid.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Jovany paid like what, like $200-300 for our seats
I think it was like
each.
$340
For our seats each.
Yeah.
His tickets for the same exact seats are going like for like $800. No, like $600.
I got you, girl.
And I'm like, that is ridiculous. I'm like, per person. I'm like, there's no way in hell I will be going to go see Morgan Wallen. I was like,
You wouldn't pay that much?
no.
What's the most you would pay for someone you like?
If I'm gonna, well, that's different because like if it's Post Malone and I'm on like the floor seats, then go for it.
Who was it again? Morgan Wallen, right? You said
Yeah.
Morgan Wallen?
And I'm like, because I went to go see Pink. I bought tickets for me and my sister, and we were on the floor. And I did not pay. I paid a little bit to be on the floor. I paid probably like $8 for both of us.
It can't be the tickets? Okay, but I think we're in the 100 sections for sure, right? 141 or something.
Yeah.
So we gotta.
You have the tickets or no?
No, I'm trying to find them. It's just right here. Look, it says past tickets, but it doesn't let me click
Oh,
on
it
it.
probably won't let you.
But let's say I would know for a fact I was in the 141 or 142 section. So let's say like not floor, Allegiant Stadium, but the first row like this.
Yeah,
That's where we're at.
Yeah.
The same place where I paid, let's say 180. That's pushing it. It wasn't 180, right? But let's say it was 180 with taxes. You know how much Morgan Wallen for the same section is right now?
How much?
411 with 40 bucks.
Oh, to see like $500. Fuck that.
Pretty much
dude.
like two times like 2.3x. So it's like casi el doble, más el doble.
That's another thing though too. It's like if Morgan Wallen had it a little bit more affordable, I would totally have gone. But I'm like also too. I'm like I ain't gonna pay that much money. That's like what? Like that's like $1,000.
Oh, there you go. For example, okay.
That's $1,000 between me and you.
So floor, the first row of seats. I was able to sit there, Luke Combs, for the same price. You could see Morgan Wallen, but you would be at the highest level, not the third level, not all the way to the fourth level, hasta arriba. And even then, it's 167 with 70 bucks. That's the cheapest one, 167.
Pero hasta arriba.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. Like I'm not gonna go see like
But anyways,
a little ant.
the whole point is that was the main reason we went to Vegas. And then we got a little bit of a break. And then we went to New York City. Week later, I got a hat over there. Got some glasses. I got
expensive ass
got
glasses.
some expensive ass glasses. I also got this chain over here.
You've been having.
Actually, no,
fun.
this is from Vegas. Actually, not this trip, but another trip.
For your birthday last
So let's talk about it.
Last year. Oh my God,
Let's
ya
talk,
va a
let's,
ser un año.
I know, I'm telling you. Let's talk about
Puta.
the big reveal. We went to New York.
New York City.
The place that you always wanted to be since you
Big
was a
Apple.
child. The Big Apple.
Well, okay.
Huh?
Long story
Where
short.
your girl Carrie's from. What's her name actually? Carrie?
Carrie Bradshaw.
Is that the Sex and
Yeah,
the City?
Sex
Where
and the
Carrie's
City.
from, huh? Where all the movies are made, you know, where all the
Well,
Christmas movies are.
So you
The
know
big
what-
tree.
So you know what's crazy?
Let's talk about it.
Okay, so like during like las noticias, like growing up, not las noticias, but like like the news.
Where the hell are you going with this? But yes.
Well, hold on. Like growing up, my parents would always watch it in the morning, and like during like Christmas time, like
Okay.
salía the Rockefeller Center
There
with
you
the
go.
big tree.
That's true.
So un día estaba mirando that they were recording that, and they were people ice skating, and it was like snowing vibes, and the tree was out there, whatever,
Look beautiful, huh?
and it looked beautiful.
Pretty much
And
a hallmark moment.
Yeah. And I told my dad one time, I'm like, let's go. I'll look for flights. And I was like, I always wanted to go to New York. Like, come on, like it's cheap, blah, blah, you know, right?
In her
Me in my head as a young child. Obviously, yes, that's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
Well, no, the flights were cheap. When I looked at the flights, they were cheap. But
Okay.
obviously going there and like the hotel is a different story, ¿verdad? Pero yo más estaba pensando en los flights. Because my parents have always made it a thing that like, oh, los vuelos están bien caros, right? And I'm like, dude, it was like $200 during that time. Mind you, ida y vuelta, okay?
Okay.
And then I was like, oh my God, we should go. My dad starts laughing. He's like, see, like un día, like, blah, blah.
It was a
like-
dream of yours to go here.
So it was always a dream of mine to go. And the fact of the matter that we went to the Rockefeller Center, but there was no tree during that time.
It wasn't.
But
You're welcome.
I mean, there was still the skating ring.
in order to make you happy, I would do all this all over again.
But the skating rink was there. And I went to New York,
You went
which
to New
I
York.
never thought I would.
You went to the Big Apple. You're welcome,
I
girl.
went
I know
to
at
the
this
Big
point, you know what?
Apple.
Round of applause for Jovany Ventura.
I like how you're giving yourself credit for all of this.
No, it's the audience actually. The audience. Stop. Okay, you want me to stop? Okay, I'll stop.
So yeah, we ended
We went
up,
to the Big Apple. We were excited. We left. We left in the morning.
we left.
We got
super-
there. Actually, had a great time. Actually, flight-wise, great choice. Left here at 5:30. Maybe it wasn't the best because you have to wake up early over here, and obviously we didn't sleep too much. But in our defense, 5:30 we got on the flight left at 5:30. Obviously, you have to be there obviously early.
We left here like around 3 in the morning.
Yeah, especially right now with TSA and all the situation with the president. So kind of hectic. Even though LAX wasn't that bad, it was on the way back. But we'll get to that. So we leave at 5:30, right? Our check-in's at 3. You know what time we get over there? You guessed it, 1:50 something, like 2 o'clock pushing it, right? We're doing good. We're going on the subway. Total shit show. We were supposed to get there at a certain time. We didn't. We had to come back. It was a whole thing. Had to get buzzed in. Crazy. But
What are you
But-
talking about?
getting to the hotel, it was a shit show. You don't remember when we went down and then we came back up and then you had to get buzzes in, going in. And we were looking at them.
Oh, but
was a shit
that's
show.
another thing. But it wasn't like the.
No.
was-
I'm just trying to tell them what's going on, right? But we're all hyped up because it's New York, right? It's New York. We're going there, right? We're,
The subways
we're
were
feeling
kind
it,
of-
right?
The subways were kind of a little. At first, it was very stressful.
Yes,
because,
but we're feeling it. We're like, yeah, New York City, you know, we
Well,
here.
I wasn't feeling
Brooklyn.
It there.
Well, okay, fine. Well, I'm saying from my perspective. I was feeling it. We're going down the escalator. Okay, we fucked up going back escalator. No, it was right. Okay, going back. Hey, woo-hoo. My mom was like, oh my God, this is not what I envisioned. My mom was like freaking out. She's like, this is not what I envisioned New York because New York was always beautiful. It was the subway. It was dirty, grimy. Chicago also feels like Chicago's also a little bit grimy, but it's not that grimy. Like,
Well, also it was much. Well, no.
it felt
offense.
dirtier. It did feel dirty.
No offense to. I'm gonna say this right now. Chicago was much easier and smoother because the subway was right, like embedded into
The city?
this. No, embedded into the airport.
Ah,
Porque no te
okay.
acuerdas que teníamos que, like, we paid, teníamos que, and then that's it.
Yeah,
The other one was a little more complicated.
Yeah.
Little complicated.
you did.
Because that one was like, we had to take, like,
The
the
airway
air
train, then from there go
from the
down.
air train, then we had to get the subway.
Yeah.
Like, no. In the airport, había, access to the subway, and that was it.
But mind you, you know when your first day
That was
there,
it.
so you're not really like letting it like bring you down. You're like, no, we're in New York, baby. We're
Well,
in New York.
Shout out to the guy that helped us. He's like, yeah, this one goes to Manhattan.
He did.
I
Shout
was
out
like,
to that.
thank
Which
you.
is funny because the guy like didn't look like he speaks Spanish, but you notice that over there, like they're like the lightest of skins. They're speaking
Yeah.
Spanish, darkest of skins, speaking
He
Spanish.
looked like if he was like Argentinian. Or am I wrong?
Don't say that. Argentinians are pieces of shit. Just kidding. No, you guys are. Okay, so they are. They're beyond
Well,
race.
he
They're
looked
beyond
like he
racist
was-
as fuck.
He looked like he was Argentinian, in my opinion.
Okay,
I don't know.
so we're going, right? Boom, my mom's this and that. Then we're a little tired because there was a lot. I had to lift this big ass carry-on.
It wasn't a
check-
carry-on.
it was a check
checking
bag. Awesome, still heavy as fuck. So I had
they
to
used do
carry it.
carry-on.
So at one point, I was thinking like, yo, this is like 2 flights of stairs. I'm gonna go up there and I'm like, if y'all tell me I have to go back down and come back somewhere else, I'm not. I'll just stay here. Like that was mentality I was having, right? Whatever, we get there. We get off the subway. Finally, we're in New York City. What do we hear? What's the first thing we see? A fucking protest coming along. Like,
Oh my!
What
It was the
what-
King's protest.
yeah, what was the chant again? It was no, Trump must go. No, and I was like, no, get the fuck out of the way. I was like, dude, so it was a lot.
We had to walk a lot, and I don't know. I think we got off on the wrong.
Yeah, mind you,
thought.
at one point, I didn't say anything, right? Because she was
That
leading.
that was not in charge of that one yet.
Okay, fine. So whoever was walking down, right? Let's say
Leslie was in charge of
awesome.
that one.
So let's say it's like 4 blocks of walking down, right? I don't mind because I'm assuming we're going the right way. But in all this, there's so much hecticness because there's a fucking protest, right? And I'm pushing the check bag, right? At one point, I'm like, why can't we just make a left? I'm like, yo, can I see something? And of course, like at one point, you have to make a left. And then I'm like, why don't we just go to the other side? Yeah, we still have to walk, but there's not so much like I have to maneuver and
there
shit,
was
right?
not so much people because
Yeah.
we were legit on like the main street of Manhattan.
Yeah,
like
facts.
a main street, like going towards the Times Square.
Yeah.
We, as in we, I mean me. I didn't know. Leslie was the one that was in charge of the subway during that time.
Yeah, so it was bad.
She was like, "Here, take it." And I was like, "No, not yet." And I was like, so we were like, it was me and her at that point, but I was like, I don't know. She's been there before, I haven't. So I was like, okay, cool. You got this. She's like, actually, no, you got this. And I was like, great.
Yeah, no.
I'm in charge of it now.
But we did end up getting there. It took a while though, but
we
did
ended up
get
getting there. The great thing was that we were able to check in,
Yeah, de un
able
solo.
to chill.
Let's
Yes.
say we got there like at 1:52, like landed. By the time we got to our hotel, it was
Probably
like 3:30.
something. Yeah.
Let's say 4
Almost
o'clock.
4. Yeah.
But even then, we were able just to boom, boom, go up and do the whole thing.
Yeah, and it was freaking cold that day.
Yes,
once we
it
got
was,
there.
and I love that weather. The first 2-3 days, amazing weather.
No, it was cold. And then we decided to get ramen. There was this cool ramen spot that we found. Well, on TikTok.
Yeah, we literally.
and then it was right
yeah.
down. It was right. Like,
Yeah, it was.
like a block or
we
two.
stayed out. We stayed on 45th. I think it was on 47th or 48th, the max.
Yeah, it was like 1 or 2 blocks.
Yeah, 2
from
blocks.
us.
Make a left. It was called Ramen Ichiran.
It was so
Phenomenal. If there's one thing I can say about New York, it was the food. And when I tell you, since the first moment we ate that ramen to like the last meal we had, of course, there's always gonna be things that are like, oh, it was just okay. But overall, food wise,
It was good.
delicioso. That ramen was bomb as fuck. It hit right at home.
And
it was
mind you-
cold.
And
It was
mind
awesome.
you, it was just that was the only broth that you could get. Like it wasn't like, you know how you
Yeah,
usually
true.
go to a ramen
Yeah,
place.
yeah,
You're
sure.
able to like, you know, use get this broth and this
Yeah.
broth. It wasn't salty. It didn't feel heavy.
It was a light, well seasoned broth. If that makes sense.
Yes, but it also tasted like ¿cómo se llama? Like pho, like mixed with ramen. Like I don't know how to explain it because it didn't feel heavy though. Does that make sense? Oh my god, Joe. That's my opinion.
Okay, so the expert here when it comes to food. Why are you laughing?
You're so dumb.
It had the tomato. The tomato. Where's that girl with the girl says that all the
yeah.
time?
She's like a little hint of tomato.
The tomato.
little
Yeah, a little
onion."
hint of tomato. He's like, what the hell? This is soup. No, jokes aside, no, it was really good.
No, it was really
It
good.
was phenomenal.
And then también like the
By the way, we need to stop doing that too, by the way.
the noodles, like they weren't hard. They weren't
Oh, yeah,
too
they were
soft.
perfectly
were
cooked.
Perfectly
cooked. Like sometimes, you know, like when like the top part is really soft, but the bottom you have to like stick together.
Yeah.
No, honestly, it was a great
It
ramen.
was really good.
Obviously, we decided to, since the first day, do something. The first day was the play. You did your play, I did my play. You did Wicked, I did The Lion King.
Yes.
I don't regret watching the play, but I was so tired. But point being is we eat the ramen, we gotta go back, rest real quick,
We
start
gotta
getting
get-
ready,
yeah,
and get
we-
ready because it was at 7:30 or the Hocho.
Get there 7:30, starts at 8.
Cool. Mind you, we just said we got to hotel at 4.
Yeah.
We put our stuff down, boom, boom. Let's say we get there, and we obviously have to wait to eat or sit down. So we got back at like say 6:30. Everyone started getting ready, boom, 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 and
Yeah.
it's 4 people of us, right? 3 girls. So any guy out there, yeah,
You're so dumb.
I had to deal with that. You know what? Shout out to me once again. You know what? Oh, that sounds the wrong one. Thank you once again. Thank you, Jovany.
So, like, what?
You know what? I'm gonna name this episode that. Shout out to me.
Shout out to me.
So we everyone gets ready. We pretty much for more. But the good thing, our hotel wasn't a great spot because it was like down the street from like Times Square. And if you've ever been to the Lion, well, I went to the Lion King. You went to Wicked. The Lion King. Let's say this is where Times Square is like half a block. We'll talk about that afterwards. About Times Square after the play. But let's say here's Times Square like this. Then the Lion King's like right there, so it was really close. So I went that way. You went your way. You can talk about Wicked. How, if you enjoyed it, didn't enjoy it.
Wicked was like
Was it worth it?
Was
it everything you dreamed of? Actually, New York is known for their musicals. So
Yeah.
would you say they live up to the hype of that?
Well, okay, hold on. You're asking so many
No,
questions.
it's one
Jeez.
question.
Well, no, I was gonna say like Wicked was like a few blocks more than
Oh.
what you guys had to walk because they had to only walk like 5 minutes.
5 minutes, yeah.
We had to walk like 10, 13, 10 or 13. We were far. We were far from you guys. We were.
Okay.
So then, from there, we got our drinks, we got our seats. If I ever go back to New York,
Awesome.
I would want to go back to another play. And I wished I would have spent a little bit more money to be closer,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Yeah, because you guys were far.
We were super far.
She was
I-
in the nosebleeds of music.
Yeah, I really was. I legit, like, it was like the last row. Like, legit the last row. And then it was just us.
Yeah.
So we were like one row.
So let's say like this is the last row, guys. She's like right here. One
yeah,
one
we
row.
were one round. Yeah. So I enjoyed it. The music sounded great. Everything, but I just wished I was able to see their faces and their
Yeah.
expressions
What
more.
about visually?
No, that's why. Like, everything was
Okay.
great. I loved everything, like how it was.
I'm only asking you because that's why New York is known for that. That's what I'm saying.
No, yeah. Well, that was also another dream of mine too. I always wanted to go to a Broadway show in New York City. Like, that's what, like how you said, that's what they're known for. Like,
Yeah.
like I could say I went to a Broadway show in New York City.
So
Like,
you would definitely go back again
I would, but I would pay more money
to get a better seat.
to get a better seat
Okay.
because I thought everything that was like how everything was great. I just wish I was able to see their faces, like their expressions and stuff like that, you know? But I really enjoyed it. I really did. It was really fun.
Okay. Now that perspective of someone who's actually rich. Okay, so our seats were amazing. Okay, right? They were right in the front.
I'm gonna throw my shoe.
Yeah,
on you.
look at my girl. I had my seats. You had yours. I was not.
Your mom
in the
bought you
nosebleeds.
those seats. I said sheets. Those seats.
It's true. Shout out to my mama. No, she did. She did buy
Yeah, I
those.
know she did.
But obviously, I was gonna pay her back. But then, because we'll talk about
Yes,
the next day we
yes.
had a game. But so, anyways, but yes, in theory, not in theory, but
Not
she
in
did.
theory, she
Yeah,
did.
okay. So let's say it's the first one, right? We were on the.
You were in the orchestra. Bless you.
Yes, sorry, but
Orchestra, the
we
second.
were in the first row of that one, in the
Yeah.
middle.
Yeah.
My mom's rich, not like you. Okay, so in that one, jokes aside, it was I want to go see the Lion King.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. I think
You were falling asleep.
Well, no. This is the thing. So there's an intermission. Obviously, you guys had an intermission
Yes,
too.
we had an
The first part, I was good, right? But my body started to kind of like shut down because I was so tired from the flights and everything. We were kind of like moving. And I think the day before the flight, I only slept like an hour, maybe 2, pushing it.
You slept.
I didn't sleep before.
Yes, you did.
You fell asleep before you. I put you to sleep. Ew. Maybe
You
that-
said that.
It's the truth though. So after I put her to sleep, sorry, for 2 hours. Okay, wait, hold on. Hey, what are we talking about
You
again?
said
You threw me
that.
off.
The Lion King.
Yeah,
was
Lion King.
after
So
the-
so after the intermission-
intermission.
The second part, I did start getting tired. Like I was like doing one of these, not because the show was boring. The show, like I said, like it was amazing. It was like people were like a zebra. It was 2 people. It was an elephant.
Yeah.
People were like they're called antelopes, the ones that
Uh-huh.
the cheetahs go after. It was one guy wearing it, but then he would have his hands, and it looked like it was like 4 of them. It was a really well, like when they say Broadway is in New York, like I could see why. That's one thing I'll give my tip my hat. Obviously, talking about the food wise also tip my hat. Post the show, which I recommend anybody in New York, go to one of those shows. You have to.
Yeah.
Regardless of what show it is, wherever you're into.
You know what
you
I
have
wanted
to.
to go see too? Aladdin.
I'd be down.
Aladdin would have been cool too to watch.
You gotta find them chugging to get some beer.
But yeah, so Aladdin would be like probably my
So
next.
I come out after being tired. First thing I think about is her. Okay, you know, I like her or whatever. She's cool. She's been with you together for a while. So I was like, hey, you know, we should go get some food. Mind you, I did a lot of research. We'll get to the negatives if we want to do a negative side of this, because there's a negative side of the trip. One of them is food-wise, not the actual food. People. Leslie, you too. You're on camera. And my mom. Well, my mom wasn't that bad. My problem with my mom is she's very like, oh, what are
You're
you guys
only
want
saying
to
that because she's gonna watch this, huh?
I'm not gonna watch it. And if she does, what's up, mom? I love you. But so I was like, I wanted some pizza. So the famous Joe's Pizza from Spider-Man, you see the movie, right? Sam Raimi's. So I went there. That shit was jam-packed.
Because he was gonna get slices for each.
Yeah,
one,
but then it was like so busy. I'm like, I'll just get a pizza. I'm like, how many gonna eat? Everyone was kind of hungry. It was like, oh, I'll eat 2.
I'll eat 2. Yeah.
So I'm like, that point, I'm like, it's 8 slices. I'm like, everyone gets 2.
Yeah.
Right? They are big slices though.
They were huge.
So it took a while. That's what she said. So we got the slices, this and that. I ordered this and that. Mind you, me personally, you think about Chicago, that's more in line with my pizza because it's a deep dish. Like I like the thicker pizza, right?
Mm-hmm.
New York style, not really my thing. We get to the hotel late at night. We're tired. We're still gonna eat our pizza, whatever's. It's half of it's just pepperoni, the other half is pepperoni with sausage. Bro, when I tell you we had that pizza, that shit was fucking bomb.
I'm
Like-
gonna be honest. It wasn't the greatest pizza for me.
Okay, dude, why are you hating?
I'm being honest.
No, that shit was fire. She's tripping. That
No,
shit was bomb.
it was
Imagine,
okay.
I'm not a
I'm
New York
okay.
slice thin crust. That shit was fire.
It was okay.
It was bomb.
It was okay.
Stop hating.
It wasn't the best.
It was good.
Trust me. The Prince one.
Yeah, the
that,
Prince one.
That one.
Well, we had 2 different places of the pizzas.
Okay, that I will tell you 100%. Then yes.
But you don't. All I'm saying is, I think that pizza lived up to the hype of being a New York pizza. It was solid as fuck. The Joe's, yes, and Prince was fired too.
I don't know. I feel like Joe's was like, I don't know. That was just my
Okay.
opinion.
So that was Saturday. Then Sunday, I decided to sponsor everybody. I'm like, you know what? It's on me. We're gonna go to a suite in the Brooklyn Nets. I paid for everything, of course. We were in the suite. Okay, fine. The suite was right here. We were right here, one below. Like I saw everybody in the suite.
That's true.
So in my head, we're in the suites. That was Saturday was the play. Sunday was the game. Sunday was the game.
Oh, we went to Brooklyn Bridge before.
Was that Sunday?
Yes, it was Sunday.
Oh yeah, that was when the time market.
We went
you know what?
to
Let's talk about that first.
Timeout Market.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We went to Brooklyn.
Mind you, if you go to Brooklyn and you're gonna go to the
Dumbo.
to Dumbo, the Timeout Market is the place to go.
There you go.
There was a lot of choices, and obviously it was nice because we all like different things and stuff.
Yeah, it's like how do I describe it here?
It's
a
night
market.
No, not
Yeah,
a night
it's called a
market.
night market. The one over here. Is that a night market?
No se llama night market.
Well, Pasadena has a little market. Anaheim has a little market too.
Yeah, the markets, the ones that have like the little
little restaurants and
the
shit.
little
everywhere.
restaurants around. You see them in Vegas too,
Yeah.
and the Cosmo.
It's like a food court, but
yes,
a
but like
higher
high-end.
end food court. That's the best way I could describe it. So there I go.
Yeah. So I'm burping the.
It's disgusting. Okay, so back to me. Well, hold
No,
on.
it's because I was eating nunchies.
Well, actually, you know what? Before
Stop
we
burping the
before we
nunchies.
go to that, because
Wait, hold on. Let me say what I gotta say.
are you sure?
about
Because
it.
you're burping. It's a little disgusting. Just saying.
I'm burping the nunchies.
Mhm.
So stop. So I didn't know what I wanted. We went around.
Typical women.
No, we went around. Well, because I didn't know what they gave, like what they sold there.
Dog, she went around the block like 4 times, but whatever.
That's not true. So we went around. There was we saw the smash burgers, and then we kept going,
Yes.
and I was like, I don't know if I want smash burgers. And then there was a Thai food
No,
place.
see, it was
Yes.
smash. It was the pastrami.
Yes, but I'm just saying like what I saw. I didn't see the pastrami. Like I was like, eh. So we were going around.
Describe the scenery. Come on, you gotta.
No,
okay,
let me
fine.
see. Let me say how I view things.
Go ahead.
And then we saw this pasta place, and I was like, "Ooh, pasta does sound really good."
Yeah, she
Some
did.
pasta.
It did look good.
And mind you, they were making the pasta I eat. Like era fresco. I would have loved to try the pasta because obviously I love like white like sauce. I knew you were gonna like white sauce pasta. So like I love like chicken Alfredo and I'm like, oh, that would have been amazing. But I was like, my stomach would have not been okay. So I was like, oh, and then I saw the Thai food place and I'm like, oh, this looks really good. But they only had the pad see ew in a beef form. And I was like, can you do it in chicken? Because if that's the only way I could eat it, because I don't like how the beef taste is with the pad see ew. They're like, oh yeah, this and that, and I got a side of rice. I kid you not, that has been the most amazingest. That's not even a word.
Like it's okay. When the food's so good, you even make up words. That's cool.
Yeah,
I feel you.
Like that was like the best freaking Thai food I've ever had.
To the point I asked her because we always like to share food. Oh, you want some? She's like, no. I was like, dude, let me try some. She wouldn't give me any.
No, that's not true. I did give you some.
Yeah, because I had to beg you.
That's not true. I told you I want to try some. And then the chicken estaba bueno, like estaba like blandito and it was juicy. It was so good. The noodles had like a good amount of sauce. Oh,
it was bomb.
It was so good. Estaba calientito. Like it was so
like
good.
That section to the point where they wanted to go back again.
We wanted to go back.
Yeah. But honestly, we had other places to look at and like eat or everything, right?
Yeah.
But that's how good that place was. That was again, New York, like just about Broadway is the thing you have to go. New York food it's definitely up.
But if you ever go to the Brooklyn Bridge, you need to go there because it's right there, like where you take the pictures. Like,
yeah.
Well, like towards the Brooklyn Bridge because I know you could take pictures on the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah, and technically that was wrong. It's not the Brooklyn Bridge.
No,
the famous photos of Manhattan Bridge.
No, that side was Manhattan Bridge.
Yeah,
the other side was the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yes, it was. It's like in the middle of it, I guess you want to say.
Yeah, está como en el medio.
Yeah.
Porque uno va de un lado y el otro va del otro.
Then after eating, I had a burger. Burger was really good.
Yeah, that you and your mom had a smash burger.
Yeah, I had a burger. It was really good.
Oh, and then we had this limonada from like this like Mexican spot, or was it Mexican? I don't think it was Mexican. I think it was like, I don't know, maybe Mexican.
Oh, the one in the bag, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
that limonada was really good too. It was like,
my mom fucked that shit up.
It was a pear lemonade. Era de
I think about. Okay, yeah, you're right.
It was a pear.
Yeah.
Jovany got a jarrito, but yeah, like me, Leslie, and your mom got the bags. They were $5, but it was really good. I don't know how pear and lemonade could go
then
so well together.
From there we went to the game.
Yes. Then we took the subway because it was.
Shout out to the subway. Just how she just said, from the airport, it was kind of like not like confusing, but it was a lot to do just to get to your hotel compared to Chicago. Well, it was actually, it reminded me of Chicago, was that the subway did such a great job of leaving you where the stadium is.
Oh yeah, when we
and
went to
all of them met there because in front of it. So we went to Barclays. I was trying to go to Madison Square Garden because obviously that's the stadium to go to if you're going basketball. But the Knicks weren't in town. Neither were the Yankees. Only the Mets and the Nets. The Mets in baseball and the Nets in basketball were in town. So we went to the Nets game, Barclays. Once again, we got off the train right there. The solo was awesome. Great seats, great atmosphere. It was.
They won that day too.
Did you guys eat anything?
No, we just got water. Leslie got chips.
Okay,
because
sometimes I like talking about
because we were full.
Yeah, because Chicago we got food and the food was good there. I don't know. I was gonna tell you.
Oh, but we had hot dogs in Chicago. Oh.
Yeah. So we saw the game. Game was amazing.
So good.
They played really good. They ended up winning.
Yeah, they ended up winning.
We have good luck, dude. When Chicago White Sox we won. They won. The Nets we won. We gotta go more games often. That was Sunday.
Yes.
What was Monday?
We went to go get bagels in the morning.
Yes. What was the bagel day we had?
We went
bagels. Actually, I will say this: the famous bagel, bacon, egg, and cheese. I had it. One of the situations where I think you should still have it because obviously it's a staple.
We went to Los Tacos #1 after the game.
Yes.
Yes.
Because I asked you guys when we want to eat. I'm like, we do tacos. It's supposedly in New York, it's the best tacos.
Oh, you guys got them for free.
Oh, I got a free. Dude, this whole thing happened. We're like, horchata fell all over me.
Not all over you.
It did. It got on my pants. You now have to go wash them.
Yes, I know, but
to
I'm
the
like,
dry cleaner.
but like, I'm saying like, it could have been worse, but the guy caught it. But like, it did fall all over the register more.
So whoever was in the front got free Free food. I got free food.
Mind you, we're yawning because low key we're still on that time, and right now
Yeah,
it would have
and-
been like
yes.
9 in the night almost.
That
It would have been 8:42 over there right now, and
Yeah.
it's 5:42 right now.
that.
So we're
she's-
still running off.
She's also
of,
boring me, so that's also something too. Who said that?
You're the one that's talking.
I bore myself. That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, you're talking about the
No, but hold up,
the
but
Los Tacos. Number
Los Tacos
one.
are more supposedly the best tacos
This
in
guy.
New York City, right? New York City. I will say in that aspect, it wasn't bad. I think they were okay. The problem is LA, bringing that mostly Mexicans live here in California. We've been spoiled.
Yeah, and those were not good tacos.
They weren't bad tacos either.
They weren't the best tacos. I like their
They're cool.
their guacamole.
They're cool.
Pero estaban un poquitos fríos también. I've noticed that.
But-
Like,
but
they
my-
estaban calientitos.
What I'm saying, okay, but in New York where you don't have that many options for tacos, and
Oh,
you
well,
go there,
yeah.
I can see like, oh, this is the best taco spot.
Yeah.
I can see it for you guys, because to me it wasn't bad. Like
It
I,
was okay.
I'm not like when I go to New York, I'm like, oh, I'm not, I don't have to eat that again.
I would
But
not.
it wasn't bad food either.
But a lot of people are like, oh my god, they're so good, and I'm like,
Yeah,
they're okay.
me, a person who obviously lives in LA, like we're not
well,
like we've had. that.
one of your friends said that they were good. He knows who I'm talking about.
Elisa, she's talking shit about you. Then you straight up. That's
Elisa-
exactly what she's talking about right now. When you see this and I can watch it when you're working, she's straight up talking shit about you.
Well,
But no, but I told him it wasn't.
he's not like
it
he's
wasn't
like
bad.
they're so good, and I was like, they're okay.
He's Mexican too, so shout out to him because
Yeah, they're okay.
I'm not Mexican, but even
They're okay.
they weren't bad. It was just it wasn't. They're not LA tacos. It's
They're
that's the
not.
best way I can put it.
It's como diciendo los hot dogs de LA. Nothing compares to the LA.
Well, that's true, too.
tacos.
I mean,
I
think
mean
about-
the LA hot dogs. Sorry.
That's not true. Chicago's better.
No, yeah, but I'm saying like for here,
Yeah.
like if you know like, but like the LA.
So that was Sunday.
I mean the LA hot
that was
dogs
Sunday.
hit.
You're saying that was Sunday. Yeah, you're right. You
Yeah.
ate the tacos.
And then we
Yeah.
stopped at this place called I'm.Donut.
Oh, that was by the hotel.
Yes, it was by our hotel. It was like legit, like across the street from our hotel. We tried it, and oh my god, they're Korean donuts. So honestly, I didn't know what to expect, and I got the original one, like the one that's like, oh, you know, like that's
Yeah.
just the original donut.
Like a basic donut.
That ish was amazing.
Era japonés o coreano?
Coreano.
Korean.
Yeah, it was Korean. Oh my god, that was so good. Leslie was making fun of me. She took pictures of me. She's all like, I was like, this is so good. Like it was so good. Yeah, Jovany ended up trying like this matcha one. It was not good. And mind you, like obviously, like when you try matcha, it's very like green, like earthy matcha. That's what it really tasted
It wasn't
like.
bad though.
It wasn't bad, but I usually don't like filling like
Yeah.
donuts that are filled and stuff like that. I
Do you
don't
guys
like
prefer your donut like room temperature or hot? I like mine hot for some reason. My donut, I like them hot.
it. Me too. I mean, it just depends, but yeah, I like
yeah,
them
I like my
more.
donuts hot.
And then the next day
Was the bagel?
No, the next day was not bagel. The next day we went to go have breakfast at I think it was in Soho, the sister something.
Ah, there you go. That one, there you go. That place was.
That was okay.
It was okay.
It was not great.
It wasn't bad. It was okay.
It was okay. And then we went to the 9/11 memorial. We did the museum. That was really sad.
I would recommend that.
Yeah.
I would recommend that. And that compared to Chicago, that museum was actually a really good museum. While Chicago was like, I want to do it again.
But the
9/11 was really
museum
good.
that we went to for Chicago, it was like it was a different type of museum.
Yeah,
but,
true.
But the 9/11 one, it was really sad. I enjoyed it. I did. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed walking around and seeing.
I think it's very
everything.
it's impactful. This is the best way I can put it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And then we did a little shopping.
Is that Canal Street?
Street? No. This was when we went to Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton, here you go, baby. No, wait,
That was not
I
that
didn't buy
part.
that.
That was not
Where did I
yet.
buy Louis Vuitton?
We bought your mom earrings.
Oh, so okay.
Oh my god,
Sorry,
dude.
I
That was
relax.
that was
Hey,
so
how
loud.
do- relax before I kick you off. Kevin, get over here. We're switching places.
You're so dumb.
Kevin, get over here. My little Kevin, get over here. No,
Um,
hold up. That was yes. So this is the first time at Louis Vuitton. Apparently, we went on this spree of we're gonna go to Louis Vuitton like 8 times during this
Oh
trip.
my
I don't know who.
God.
I don't know who.
I don't know who we
Like,
think
mind
we
you,
are.
I know I have money, right? But like not that much money. But for some reason, like it's because of the fans. They're able to supply me with this
I'm gonna
lifestyle.
throw you my shoe.
Can you stop?
Throw you
Okay.
my shoe.
They supply this lifestyle that I love.
Jovany,
Shut
shut
up.
up.
Okay, so sorry.
¿Cuál
just joke-
pinche lifestyle?
¿Cuál pinche lifestyle? You still live with your dog. Okay, so sorry. This is the first time we went to Louis Vuitton. Mind you, this is the first time in this
We
trip.
just went to go browse. We just not even browse. We just went just to go in.
In this trip, I figured out something.
We didn't.
I am not a window shopper. I was this
He
person
is
that
not.
saw
He is
something
not.
and I
He
would
is
buy
not.
it.
He is not. You are the worst person to go window shopping with.
That's what I'm saying.
He is. He's
So-
the worst. So if you want to go window shopping with Jovany, don't because you're gonna buy something.
I'll buy something. So we went in there, right? No intention. We're like, we have to waste time because,
Oh yeah, because
Well,
we had an hour.
yeah, let's say like an hour and a half to like wait for. We got to 9/11, the famous place where you see all the names, but then to go to the museum, it was an hour and a half. So we're walking around, wasting some time. We see a Louis Vuitton store. We go in there. I'm going with the intention just to look, right?
Everyone was. We were just. You know.
But you know who started? My mom started it
Why?
because we went through the right side. Then we went all the way to. So we started to the right and went all the way around to the left. When we started to the right, she's the one that asked about the earrings. That's where it started from. Then we went.
No.
Yes, it was her.
No.
She was the first person to ask. Oh, those are really nice. That's just to the lady. Then we went to the all the way around. Yes,
I don't know. But
my mom started it. Right. Thank you, Lean. So she was like, "Oh, look at those nice little earrings." I'm like, "Oh, okay." But so we know she wanted them.
But she wasn't gonna say.
She wasn't gonna say it, right? But whatever. We kept going around. Then we went all the way around. We got to the guy's side, or like not the guy's side, but where the wallets were. And I'm me person who's traveled a lot in this world in this lifetime, right? Me person.
Shut the fuck up,
What, man?
liar.
So
You just
in
started traveling because of me. Be quiet, Jovany. I'm gonna smack you. silly.
anyways, bold move to say that. So I was like, you know, I want a little passport book. I was deciding which. Why are you laughing?
You're so funny.
So I was doing
no,
the-
we've talked about this because we were originally gonna get one in Chicago. Remember? Because we were looking. Because I wanted a wallet and you wanted a wallet, and then we started seeing the passport books. But then we're like, nah, we're not gonna get it. Remember?
Yeah,
And then we ended up not getting it. But I honestly regret not getting it during that time.
it's cool. I'm
Cause
so,
you,
I'm so
cause
planning
we-
going back to Chicago.
Cause you got your Coach wallet and then I got the Tory Burch wallet in Chicago
Yes.
during that time. It's right there.
Got this. Do not look at the numbers, but I got this wallet.
Yeah.
Coach.
You got
It's
a
nice. I
Coach
like
wallet.
it. It's simple.
Cause he was gonna get one, but he was gonna get a Louis Vuitton one.
But she's like, don't do
But
it.
I told him, don't do it. Like you could get a cheaper one, and it's Coach, you know. But it's not like outlet Coach.
Yeah, she's
it's
like,
actually
yeah.
Coach.
Yeah, and then I got Canal Street or something.
You could have gotten one. I
I could have got Canal Street.
But anyways, so
So we went. I went to attention. I saw it. I liked it. I'm like, I'm gonna get it. I drop a band, right?
And I told Jovany, no, I told him this: if you get it, I'll get it.
So I'm
And
like,
then he
let's
looked
get
at
it.
me.
We got it.
We got it. And then
And then
Leslie
Was
jumped
like,
on the bandwagon.
okay, we'll do it too. And she did
Well,
it
Leslie's
too.
all like, well, I want one too. And then we're like, dude, do it. Just do it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I think if you're gonna travel like the way I have, then you should do. Why you keep laughing? Stop, dude. Stop. Shout out to me once again. You know what I'm saying?
You're so annoying.
No, but jokes aside, I think if you are gonna travel, you should get a passport.
Yeah,
I think it's worth it.
I think that's a fun thing to do.
Yeah, I think it's cool. It's kind of like you get your passport like stamped, and obviously you have to do, and it's free. Free in the sense you have to buy the passport book isn't free, but once you buy it, the stamps are free.
Joe, you know what Jovany said? He's like, so what about if I fill it up? I'm like, well, you have to buy another one.
Yeah,
like,
it's crazy.
There's no more space. Jovany, you got he got a one that's like blue and it's like basketball.
It's a basketball one.
Yeah, and then I got myself the flower one. That was so pretty.
And then
So
Leslie got
pretty.
one that has the green. Like here, it would be green, and the rest is like brownish.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah,
though.
it was nice too. Yeah, so we
So
got
now
that.
that's how it started. I bought it,
Yes.
but then you're like, what about your mom? We go ask.
No. So then after that,
Yeah.
we started looking at the earrings and stuff, and we're like, oh, we should ask like how much they were, this and that. 'Cause she didn't want to ask. So we asked, and then she was like, "Oh no, I don't want them." And then after that, I'm like, "But they're really nice." She's like, "Oh, it's because they're like they're dangling earrings. Like I don't wear that." And then I was like, "Oh well." Then we were like, "Okay, like let's buy her some like studs."
Studs.
And then we ended up finding these like nice pearly studs. And I told Jovany, I'm like, "We'll just go halfies on it. Like you buy them, and I'll give
Yeah.
you half."
So
then we ended up
giving it
getting
to her.
them.
She started crying.
Yeah, she started crying. We gave it to her.
Dude, I love you more than any other kid. I'm
But
like,
this is
"Thank you,
another
finally."
thing. But this is another thing. To get the hot stamp, we had to go to like the main Louis Vuitton store,
Yes.
which is the one in like Manhattan.
On Fifth Avenue.
Yeah. And so we went to that one. So that's why we went back to Louis Vuitton.
Uh-huh.
Because we had to go to that one to get the hot stamp. So mind you, that was one time. Then we went to the one in Fifth Avenue.
Granted, the second time we went though, we did a good job. We went in there with the intention of getting a stamp. We did. We went in there.
We got the
He
appointment.
wrote everything down.
Honestly, no offense, the guy was rude.
Yeah, I was about to say that. You hated
he
the guy.
was so rude.
You did say that.
And I'm like, mind you, I was like, I'm pretty sure if other freaking people were coming in here, like, you would not be this rude. 'Cause
Well, that's
he
what people say. People buy these expensive things to have status, but people still treat you.
Oh, well, yeah, because even Jovany was like, because there was one that, like, you put your initials and the guy was doing it for us. Instead of him being like, oh, you know, put your initials here, what you ever, like, instead of saying, like, hey, put what you want, he was legit putting it wherever he wanted it.
Yeah.
Because, like, we could have put our initials wherever we wanted it inside. If you wanted to put it in the corner,
Yeah.
wherever you wanted it. But he was choosing for us. And then he's all like, and then Jovany's all, and I told Jovany, I'm like, why don't you put your middle name? You have a middle name. And then he's like, well, you think so? And I was like, yeah. Because Jovany did it like 3 times. Your paper.
Yeah.
And he was so pissed that he kept like ripping the paper. And I'm like, well, dude, like, you're not asking us. You're doing it for us. And I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck? You know?
Was. So that was that guy. That was the second time we dropped it off.
We dropped it off, whatever. Then we had to go back the next day because they do it in like 12 hours, 24 hours?
No, 24 hours.
24 hours. So then we had to go back. So mind you, that was already our 3rd trip going back to go pick it up.
Yes.
So we went to go pick it up.
My dumbass, I'm gonna be honest. They were waiting for him, right? Me, I'm like, well, I got like no sistema ansiedad or I'm anxiety, but I'm like, I can't just stay still. I'm like, I'm gonna walk around.
But that same day too, when we went to go get the hot stamp, I think that's when I went to go look at the shoes. No?
The shoes.
The shoes that I tried on. The ones that look like Sambas.
Oh, good point. Okay.
What day was
We're
that?
confusing the days. You're confusing the days. My mom was there. So pause the story.
We
Pause the
went
story.
again.
Yeah.
Because we went to go see the big.
Yes. The
So
famous
we went
building
again.
on the Fifth Avenue, which is like built like a briefcase of Louis Vuitton.
So we went. That was the second.
That was the
time.
second time. My mom was still with us because my mom didn't do the full trip with us, just like let's say like half of it. So we went the second time Louis Vuitton. That day we didn't buy anything. We just went up the thing, whatever's.
We were trying to figure out which Louis Vuitton was the 5th one, and that's when we found out that it was that one
and
that
you,
does
and you
hot
tried,
stamp.
yeah, and you tried out some shoes.
Yes.
Yes.
And I didn't buy the shoes.
You didn't buy the shoes.
Because
That was the
I
second
didn't.
time.
I felt like if like the way I was walking, I just
Yeah.
didn't like how they were.
The
So then
third
the
time
third time is
was
when we went
actually
to
go
drop it off.
The
fourth
fourth
time is
time,
when we went to go pick up the hot stamp.
and my dumbass saw some glasses, not these, some other ones.
Yeah.
They were fashion glasses, and I'm waiting, and the lady's like, "Do you
need assistance?
Do you need
and stuff?
assistance?" I'm like, "You know what? Yeah." I'm like, "I'm here. I'm waiting."
He's trying them on while
Yeah.
we're waiting to.
So
get
I was
our-
waiting for they were $610, and I'm like, oh, "Okay, I'll keep looking. We'll see." I'm like, "I already spent. It was like $500 on the passport book." I'm like, "I need to chill." Cool. So then we go up. We get our things back.
Yeah,
the
we get them
passport
back.
book. We're all happy. We see him. We're happy. But then I want to keep shopping. I go to my level, which is the 3rd level, more glasses.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more up there. But before we go up there, she's walking. Says, "I like those earrings."
Oh yeah, because I saw those earrings the first time that we went to the Louis Vuitton with your
Yes.
mom. That we bought her earrings. And I really liked them, but I didn't know if they had them there. And then I told her, I was like, wait, they're actually not those. Because the ones that I liked, they were all gold. And that one was like gold, but like the design was like pearl, kind of like your mom's.
Yeah.
And I was like, I would not wear these. Like,
Yeah.
they're just not me. And then, so she looked it up. She's like, oh, yeah, we have one pair. And I'm like, great. Like, whatever. But did I get them before you? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
So then after that, she's like, okay, like, you want to try them on, this and that. And I was like, oh, no, like, I'll just take them.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, I'm going to wrap them up for you, sweetie, blah, blah, blah. Like, cool. She wrapped them up. She bring them back.
Then we all walked to the 3rd level.
We all walked to the 3rd level to
Then
see
this
Jovany's
is
sunglasses.
sunglasses. They were going from back and forth, and the lady starts hitting on me. She's like, "Oh, you look so good in them." Lying
Yeah.
ass. They always say that. My dumbass believed it,
And he bought them.
and I bought them. And now these are these. These are these beautiful glasses. I do like
So
them.
mind you, we were just going to go pick up the damn stamps and we ended up spending more money.
Yeah.
Then after that, we went downstairs and then I saw our glasses, the women's glasses.
Yes.
And I fell in love with sunglasses, and I was like, so I was trying them on. I'm like, these are so cute, this and that. And Giovanni's like, well, just ask. Like, just ask how much they are. And I was all like, okay. They were $910.
Well, I was telling him, like, look, I don't want to get both. It's too much.
Yeah, because I already had the earrings.
So I said, look, you take those back and then get those, and then you kind of like replace them type of thing. But it was way different surprise. She said it was like $1,000 for that.
Yeah, and I was like, they're so nice, but I'm like, I am not spending that much money.
Mind you, that was the fourth time going to Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
We get to the hotel.
Yes, and I'm gonna put on my earrings.
Yep.
They didn't give me no backings for the damn earrings. So I was like, I was so pissed.
So guess where we had to go
back
for
to
a
Louis,
fifth time.
Go back to Louis Vuitton.
Back to Louis Vuitton.
And I told Jovany, I was like, I'm so tired of going to. I never thought I would say this to myself ever.
But like, I'm done going to Louis Vuitton.
I'm tired of. Well, low key, we're gonna have to go back again. But I'm tired of going.
Six times.
Well, now here, but so I ended up. We ended up going back. I ended up telling the guy, hey, and it was so funny because when we walked in, the guy recognized us. Remember?
He did.
Because he was the one that.
He's like, hey, you guys are.
No,
back.
he said, he's like, hey, welcome back. And then I was like, yes. Because he was the one that gave us our passport books back with stamped already. So he knew who we were. And it was legit like 2 hours after that we came back.
Yeah.
And because we went to go eat, and then after that we went to Louis Vuitton. Or we went to Louis Vuitton.
Was that sushi we ate?
Did we go to Louis Vuitton first and then eat? Or vice versa?
Louis Vuitton, then go eat, then Louis Vuitton.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a sushi spot.
So we went to go to the sushi spot, whatever. So we went to go eat, then we went back to Louis Vuitton.
Sorry, pause. We'll go back to that place because that place was.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
So then after that, I go up to the guy and I was like, hey, I just bought these like a few hours ago. I was gonna put them on. There's no backings on these. Like, what do you mean? He's like, I'm so sorry, this and that. Like, I'm gonna have someone blah, 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 help you. Okay, cool. Someone comes and helps us. They are looking for the backings everywhere because they're like, if not, like, we'll return your money back. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. And I'm like, and in my head, I'm like, how the fuck did I go to an expensive ass place to buy some earrings? And you guys are not even packaging the shit right. Like, isn't that your whole thing? That like, like I'm buying this, it's fucking expensive, and it's like you're not even giving me the whole thing. I'm like, I was just over it. I was done. Either way, I ended up not really liking them. I'm gonna return them because I told Jovany, I'm like, they just don't sit right.
I will not be returning my Louis Vuitton glasses.
I told Jovany, I'm like, they don't sit right on my ear. I love the way they look, but I don't think they sit right on my ear. And I was like, dude, I'm not gonna have spent so much money for them just to stay there. So I'm like, I'm just gonna return them. So we're gonna go return them probably this weekend.
You can get your money back, girl.
So I'm just gonna get my money back. So I'm like, in reality, I was like, boom, boom, boom. Like, I bought something in New York. I mean, I think at this point, I'm like, I bought my wallet in Chicago, and now I bought my passport thing in New York. So I'm like, I guess.
Don't make this a thing. Is this?
There you go.
Yeah, no, I don't think. But you better not do that shit though.
What?
Are you buying stuff all the time?
Well, no, but I'm saying, like, in my head, I was like, well, it was kind of like a cute thing because I'm like, oh, I got these in New York.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm gonna return them here in California because I don't like the way they look.
But obviously, after all the Louis Vuitton thing, we did end up going to that sushi spot.
Yeah, so I really wanted sushi, and Jovany was like, we'll have sushi in New York.
We did.
Well, we did, but it wasn't like sushi.
It's a bomb as fuck though. I'm about to say I don't know where you're going with this story, but that was one of the places where I would go back.
Yeah, and I found it thanks to Yelp. Everyone gives me shit because I'm a Yelp person, and I go based on Yelp reviews. I really do. And you're welcome, thanks to Yelp.
I go by Keith Lee. Shout out to Keith Lee. You're the best.
I go by Keith Lee too. But I'm also
You know who he is. I introduced you to him.
That's not true. I
Facts.
knew him before.
When the hell did you?
I knew him
You
before
never
that.
once.
Yes, I
Keith
did.
Lee, you're making us fight in our relationship. You see how this happening? Just kidding.
I did.
You did.
I followed him before.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
You didn't know me by then, dude. You don't know my life. Whatever.
You would have to travel in order to be knowing Keith Lee food. Just saying.
You didn't
okay.
even travel either. Shut up.
Stop saying that.
You
like I don't know why you always say that. I did travel. You didn't travel.
I did.
You didn't travel. Where'd you travel?
I went to Orlando, Florida. Have you gone to Orlando, Florida?
She went to Disney. That's what she say that. You went to Disney. You didn't actually
Disney
explore.
World. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I went to Mexico, El Salvador, Nicaragua.
I went to El Salvador too, and I went to
Las
Mexico.
Vegas. I
went
also
to
went
Vegas
to
too.
England, Paris. I went to,
No, you didn't, you liar.
I'm not lying.
Yes, you are, you liar.
I did. Oh, the last time I'm lying. But the other ones, I was saying the truth.
I've been to those places too. I went to El Salvador.
Girl, I
went-
saw your Instagram. Your Instagram is clean as fuck. Once you started dating me, everything changed. I see you posting where you're going.
I've been to
Girl, I've seen your
Mexico.
Instagram.
I went
That
to
shit was
Mexico
dry.
City.
That shit was
Jovany,
drier than the Grand Canyon, girl.
You're such a liar.
Am I lying?
dude.
Look
Yes,
right now.
you're a liar. Que se te haga la boca chicharrón.
Kung guacamole. Girl, I can look at it right now. I don't need
You've
to lie
never even
about
been
it.
to Laughlin. Have you been to Laughlin? No.
That's just ghetto as fuck.
Jovany, shut up, dude.
You're just mad, bro.
You're just mad.
Let me see. Yellow.
You were supposed to go to Mexico, but you ended up not going.
Look at that shit, dude. Yeah, I did. Look at that. Look at that. Look how boring your life is. Look at that. Mexico. That's. I'm in the picture, right? That's Vegas. Look at that. Where did you go?
My
girl?
life was not boring. That's right there, Mexico.
Yeah, because your
That's
family
Mexico.
took you.
My tia took me. Shout out to my tia.
Exactly. Look at that.
That's San Diego, homie.
look at
You've never
this.
been there.
You're
That's
from the-
Mexico too.
That's you from the barrio, homie. What's
You're nasty.
Your only picture here was when you go with your family, girl. But then look, once you go with me, look, trip. Dude, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trips. Before that only was 2. It was in Mexico. You know what? Once again, shout out to me. Shout out
Vegas
to me.
doesn't count, dude.
The way I do Vegas, it does count.
You're so
Annoying.
dumb. Oh,
Okay,
you guys,
girl.
this is what I gotta deal with.
Now I
all
gotta
the
deal with it,
time.
dude. It's okay, girl. Okay, but you know what? Long story short, let's wrap up New York. How do you feel about it? Want me to go first or ladies first?
I'll go first.
Okay, ladies first. Here we go. Let's go. Give it to us.
You're so loud, dude. Jeez.
You're annoying.
I would not go back. To
Oh
New York.
shit! There you go. Shots fired. Hold up. No,
I
hold up.
think New York was one and done for me.
Okay, keep going. What else?
Times Square, small as fuck.
What else?
Statue of Liberty, she was tiny.
What else?
The only thing that I really did enjoy was the Brooklyn Bridge. That was so beautiful.
Yeah.
Going to Dumbo. Going to Dumbo was really nice.
Gotcha.
The food was good, but overall, also we went to Union Station, not the Union Station. Union Station está aquí.
Yeah.
¿Cómo se llama la
Grand Central.
Grand Central Station?
But that mean never would have gone. Huh?
Jovany, stop. You're so annoying.
Keep going.
That was cool to experience,
Yeah.
but I expected it to be like a wow factor. I don't know. I think even Rockefeller, I thought it was gonna be a wow factor. I don't know. I just expected so much more from New York than what it was giving, if that makes sense. But I am so happy the fact that I was able to go and be able to check off that, like, you know,
Yeah, you're welcome. Shout out to me once again. Okay, so
that city from my checklist.
my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I
Your
be honest?
turn. Yes.
Completely honest.
Yes.
Okay.
Chicago was better.
What the hell, dude? Okay, for being honest, I think the thing I had with New York is New York was reminding me of the worst parts of LA and the things I hate about LA. In the sense of downtown is disgusting, not worth it. I always tell people that all the time.
We saw 2 ratas.
People hate on me. That's facts. We saw rats in New York, big ass motherfucking rats.
But there was only 2 that
But
we saw
honestly,
the whole.
Nah, like I do love certain things about New York for sure, but overall, like it reminded me of the worst parts of LA, where it's like it looks nasty. The downtown does not look pretty whatsoever.
People from New York.
When
are
you
even
went to
coming-
Dumbo, it looked a beautiful landscape and everything. But overall, no, it wasn't. It wasn't.
I
it.
don't know how
it
people live
kind
in
of-
New York City.
Okay,
but
am
also-
I talking or you're talking? Okay, thank you. But by far, the thing I can say it's not it.
I'm trying to add on to
No,
it.
I'm just saying it's not it. Like New York reminded me of the worst parts of LA, where the reason I don't like downtown LA that it's like looks nasty. There's homeless people or there's like graffiti. That's what it reminded me of, and that's probably the worst part aspect of it. People say, well, when we went to Chicago, they say that Chicago and New York beef. I don't know what the beef is. Chicago wins hands down.
Chicago's beautiful.
Way more beautiful.
I would totally live in Chicago
by
if
far.
I could.
Beautiful city, Chicago. I will take Chicago any day, every day over
I
New
would go
York.
back.
New York and LA downtown, you guys can compete with each other of how bad it looks. That simple. Now, was it all horrible? No, I wouldn't say that. Because food wise, New York, phenomenal. Phenomenal. Food wise, phenomenal. Right? What else? Like I said, Broadway, I would totally recommend it. Is it a city I would revisit? As of right now, no. It's not one of those cities. If, let's say, friends wanted to go as a group, I probably would. I'm like, yeah, let's tag along because it's a different aspect, right? But like one of those cities I fell in love with, no. Chicago has that hands down. Not even remotely close. What else? I like the food. I like the. There were certain places that were nice. Like, well, we went to Cary for the whole Sex in the City,
Oh, West Village. Así se
West
llama.
Village or Soho
Soho
or
was nice.
Dumbo. That side of it, like
Yeah.
there are with some aspects, New York did look beautiful.
Yeah, I would have been like, okay, I could live
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah. It just makes like it reminds you of LA in that aspect. Like LA, some parts of LA, beautiful. You make the wrong turn in LA, it doesn't look pretty. That's what New York gave me that vibe of, right?
Pero honestly, like, como están en las películas, sí se mira así. People are honking at you. People are just walking. Like
Oh, yeah,
every time
that's
I was
awesome.
walking, I'm like, I'm walking here. You
Yeah,
know?
facts. That
Like,
was definitely a thing. Over there.
Sale humo de abajo de los subways. Like legit, how you envision it, that's how you are. Like you're in a movie. But do you feel like you're in your movie? No,
No,
you don't. But
no.
but you're legit in a damn movie,
Yeah.
like in New York.
Yeah, but overall, I mean,
People
it was
are beeping at you. They don't give a fuck. They're
overall.
gonna
I
run
mean,
you over.
it was still a fun trip. Don't get me wrong.
Canal Street was fun too.
Canal Street was fun.
Yeah, we had a like.
You got a few gifts, not me, because I got all the real shit. No, but jokes aside, like no, like it was a good time. Like
I think it was a great experience
For
all
sure,
of
yeah,
us.
for sure.
But I feel like I checked that off, and I would not want to go again. I would want to go to Boston.
rank it. I took you to Texas, Chicago, New York. That's it, right?
Took
One
me to
Vegas.
Texas. You didn't take me to Texas.
Texas. She's in Texas.
I've been to
I can
Texas
tell.
before.
Yeah, but not the same the way I take you. What I'm saying is, girl, once again,
I feel like
Ra-
Texas is nice.
rank the states. How would you rank them? Because Nevada's kind of
Chicago for sure number one.
yeah. Nevada's kind of trash. It just has the strip.
Yeah. No. Well, we had Nevada has good food too. When we went to go eat the
But I
Korean
would give the food
barbecue-
to New York and
Well, yeah, in Chicago.
actually Texas food wasn't that great.
No.
Texas barbecue is phenomenal. Like
Yeah.
me who likes like barbecue.
Like Waterburger. Blah.
Yeah, they're the best at that for sure. Like when they say, "Oh, good old Texas barbecue," yeah, they're all
Yeah.
that's their thing, and you have to. And I would like you have to go there for there.
The
Yeah.
ribs are the best.
Yeah.
I even told Jovany, I'm like, dude, a mí nomás gárrame un rib y yo estoy bien.
Yeah,
And he's like, this is bomb. And I was like, yeah, I know. The ribs are so
Yeah,
good
no.
over there in Texas.
yeah. No, I would definitely say that if it comes to
Those
that
ribs.
aspect. Yeah, there he is. Look, he finally woke up. What's up, Kevin? What the hell, dude? Do not trip over.
Dun,
Come here.
dun, dun,
After the whole
dun.
trip, you finally want to come over. Get over here.
Wait.
So you got Chicago first. Okay.
I do Chicago. Then I'll do New York. No, yeah. Well, I like the fact that like San Antonio wasn't that fast paced.
Yeah, that's facts.
So I think maybe San Antonio
Kevin's here, guys.
and then New York. And then I don't want to count Nevada. And
Yeah,
then
we
I'm
don't
not going to count Salvador. 'Cause it's
Well,
not-
Salvador said to fully explore it.
Well, yeah, that we didn't fully explore.
Yeah. No, but
Well-
overall, I mean, great memories. I think it was a different type of trip because it was more people. It was 4 of us.
Yeah.
It was cool. Like I said, I did enjoy it. It was just like if overall, like I was talking more from the beauty aspect and like
I love
the
Chicago.
vibes.
But I
That's
think
what it
it
was.
made me know that like, okay, maybe I wasn't like super like, because I even told at one point I told my family, I'm like, oh, I would love to move to Chicago. Like Chicago is beautiful. Like if
Yeah.
you ever have a chance to go to Chicago, do
Facts.
it. Do
But you
it.
know, so even my uncle told me because I talked to him. I was telling you, he was like, I went to New York. He's like, I don't understand the hype. He's like,
Yeah.
it's cool, but it's nothing like to.
I
like
just
that
think,
or-
but it's just New York, you know. It's like
Yeah.
a city. It's kind of like I was
it's one
telling.
of those cities you have to go to.
I was telling Jovany, I'm like, think about it like this: people that are in New York when we were me and Leslie we came back from the store or something. I don't know what we were doing,
Yeah.
and there was a guy and an older lady. I think it was his grandma.
Yeah.
They were going up the elevator, and we were in the elevator with them, and then he's like, "Oh, where are he was I don't know where he was from, but he
Yeah.
had an accent." He's like, "Where are you guys from?" And then I was like, "Oh, we're from LA." He's like, "Oh my God, I've always wanted to go to LA. I love
He did say that.
like," and I was like, "Well, yeah." And he's like, "Do you guys love it?" And I'm like, "Well, we live kind of like not in LA, but like we just everyone says you're from LA, right?"
Well, it's like 10. No, it's like 20 minutes, right?
With traffic, 45.
Well, yeah. Well, it's LA.
And
Well, that's also fucking New York City.
yeah.
That shit was ridiculous.
But he's like, "Oh," but I'm like, I think it's also that thing that like when people hear that you're from LA, you're like, "Oh my God, you're from LA."
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't see the beauty of an LA. But maybe people that come here also maybe think the same thing that we think about New York. Like, oh, what's the whole hype
What's the hype around LA?
of LA? Yeah,
I can see that.
And I mean, I could see that too because I'm like, I don't see the hype in LA, but I mean, I do live here. But
Yeah.
I'm like, so for me to be in downtown, no me vas a mirar ahí. Like, fuck
Yeah,
that.
facts. I don't do
Like,
that either.
yeah.
All right, pues. That was pretty much our memory down lane of going on 2 trips. We'll get more to the other stuff next episode. We'll get more into the nitty gritty of like, let's say, current events. But I mean, we had to update them. It was 2 trips back to back. It's one of the reasons I know we skipped the week, not last week because we had to drop an episode, but there was a week we did.
Next trip is gonna be on Jovany, so let's see where he picks.
Oh yeah, no, the next 2 trips gonna be on Jovany. So I'll let you guys know where the hell we're going.
Jovany said that he's over cities.
Over
right
cities
now.
right now, yes. Shout out
He's
to Mila.
like, I need something tropical.
Hell to the yes.
So maybe what?
Where do we go actually?
I
We'll
think
see.
what you said maybe. Well, I was saying Costa Rica.
Either Puerto Rico, República Dominicana, we could go to Brazil. Costa Rica's probably there too. Colombia. Who knows? Who knows where the world will take us?
See.
All right, guys. This is Jovany Ventura. This is Edith. This is the Jovany Ventura Show. This is episode 49, and we will see you guys next week. Once again, next week either going to be Calvin's coming back or TT. So I haven't decided yet, but one of those will be coming back. We're excited to do another episode. And like I said, like you guys already know, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow us on all the platforms. You guys already know. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Like I say, we're always going to be here. All right, guys. See you guys till the next one.
Bye.
Bye.